Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephen here. We were going to talk about some more reef today. So the topic today is actually going to talk about how to avoid some of the online vendors that doesn't provide the top line livestock, especially fish we're talking about here. So a lot of the vendors that provide captive bred fish, I think for the most part, captive bred fish are easier, but the ones that will actually offer wild caught fish, those are the ones that are a little bit questionable, just because you never know where they get their livestock from and how they care for their livestock, whether or not they've been quarantined, whether or not they're eating well, or getting used to the captive life. So I've actually ordered from 3 different vendors in the last 4 weeks, and I will share my findings with them. As you can see here, the fish that I've ordered from Life Aquaria is the 7-inch large orange shoulder tang that's been swimming around here. Unfortunately, this, along with 2 other fish, are the only ones that made out of quarantine alive and are thriving out of the 11 fish that I've received. I will tell you right now that I highly recommend ordering from Life Aquaria or Diver Stain. They may be a little bit pricier, but they do have a reputable source and they take good care. They quarantine their fish, they medicate them, and they make sure all the fish are eating before they actually sell them. It is very, very rare. I've ordered from them many times before. It is very rare that their fish don't make it into your tank. Therefore, they have the 2-week arrive alive, stay alive policy. So I've ordered the orange shoulder tang from them, which is doing well in this tank, eating like a pig and looking thick. I've also ordered a juvenile emperor angel from them, eating like a pig, doing well, currently in the quarantine tank, but I have no doubt that it will make it. And then the only other fish that I have that is currently alive out of this order is the Reef Chaser order that has a Melanoris wrasse. Ironically, Melanoris wrasse was a fish that was a replacement fish for another fish that I had originally wanted, but became unavailable after I already placed the order. So that, my friend, is topic number 1. If you have placed an order from someone with some fish that suddenly become unavailable after you already placed the order, that is a warning sign. I didn't take the hint. I opted to, they were offering like, oh, do you want to just have a refund or you want to pick out another fish? So originally I had ordered a powder blue tang, juvenile emperor angel, and a clown tang. The clown tang become unavailable after I've already placed the order, and they say we can't ship it out, so we can give you some refund and we will swap it out for a Melanoris wrasse. I said okay to it. What you should have done and what I should have done is just cancel the entire order and get a full refund, because here are the 2 reasons. Number 1, if a fish becomes unavailable after you already placed the order, this shows either the organization that's selling the fish is so disorganized that they can't keep their livestock straight, and that, in my experience, has resulted in sending me the wrong fish to begin with, or they have a problem keeping their fish alive. That's why after you place the order, the fish actually drops dead after you already placed the order. Therefore, they cannot ship it out. And my suspicion, I don't know what happened, my suspicion is that's what happened. And I actually have a strong question. If Reef Chaser, if you're on the channel, please respond, because all of your fish arrived very emaciated. The powder blue tang was super skinny, it was eating but not gaining muscle. The Emperor Angel was super skinny and actually died right away on the 2nd day. The Melanoris wrasse actually made it, but those wrasses are actually bulletproof. Like, it's really hard to kill them. The powder blue tang eventually did make it out of quarantine after 2 weeks. Put it in my main tank, was doing well, eating a lot, but it was not gaining any weight. And in my experience, that tells me that these fish were captured by cyanide poisoning or some sort of illegal activity. That is why they're eating but not gaining weight. And then another order that I placed was with Reef Pro store, and none of their fish make it out of quarantine alive. Again, this is another store that I placed the order. with one particular fish that I wanted and suddenly become unavailable after I placed the order. Originally, I have asked for a Misspar Indian Regal Angel, it's the Sardini tang, the sailfin tang, a Watanabe Angel. After I placed the order, the Watanabe Angel became unavailable. So again, don't want to repeat myself. One of the two scenarios, I should have just canceled the entire order and get a refund, but I proceeded. Also, the Misspar Indian Regal Angel, in my opinion, they sent me the wrong one. The one that I had was like, what you see is what you get, and I actually have a Misspar. And when I received the fish did not have a Misspar, and I actually paid extra for the Misspar. You know, at that point I was like, do I want to argue this out, get a refund, swap it out? I'm just gonna forget it. But you know what, I'm gonna tell everybody, do not order from them, because same thing happened to this fish. The Regal Angel, even though it arrived looking good but didn't make it out of quarantine, was eating but not gaining weight. The Sardini, eating, not gaining weight. And then the Watanabe Angel was not available, so I swapped that out for a Mystery Wrasse. And Mystery Wrasse was eating, not growing, but made it out of quarantine, and I put it in one of my tanks in separation, just so that it gave it time to acclimate. So it was in an acclimation box, and this morning it just dropped dead. No sign of disease, nothing. I don't know. There's no explanation. So in conclusion, everyone, if you place an order with any particular merchant, and after you place an order, in this case, both Reef Chaser and Repro Store reported that one or multiple items from the order became unavailable after you have already placed the order, go ahead and cancel the entire order. Do not purchase from them. These merchants need to figure something out, either organizationally, or how they keep their fish, or how they source their fish, because none of their fish was healthy and something was wrong with all of their livestock. The only thing that I will give them credit for is their communication. At least they didn't lie, just send me whatever and then figure out later. But they were upfront, very clear, the fish is not available, let's swap it out. That said, I was very curious what happened. Why wasn't the fish available? Did it die? Was there a disease? And that also leads me to my next point. Always quarantine your fish whenever you get them from anybody. You never know what they can come with, what's going on at this wholesale or retail facilities. Number two, if any of these stores do not have a DOA policy, please do not proceed. It's super scary and sketchy. It has to have a DOA policy. And in the case of Reef Pro Store, I was actually thought something was fishy, because after I placed the order on the second day, I received an email saying that before they can ship anything out, I need to purchase insurance. I've never seen that before. With the DOA policy, it stated clearly, if anything happens, they'll give me credit for it. I won't get my cash back, but if it's DOA, I'll get my credit. So why do I need to purchase insurance? So no Reef Pro Store, no Reef Chaser. Yay for Life Aquaria, Diver Stand. Everything is good and healthy from them. I currently have an order coming in from Salgados. I've ordered them from them once before. They came in all right. Not spectacular, but also things can just drop dead or have to replace fish at the last minute, such as the case with Reef Chaser or Reef Pro Store. But supposedly I'll get my order this week, and I will give everyone an update on how they perform. This time, since they have a new facility in Texas, as well as their home Brooklyn facility. So I'll catch up with everyone once I receive that order and see how everything goes. Also, just a quick prep, I'm getting my big tank next week, the 550 gallons, so I'm really excited, look forward to it. I'll update everyone with photos and videos, so please stay tuned. I hope you enjoy my content. If you support me, please like it, comment it, share it, and subscribe me. Thank you so much. I'll chat with you later.